I could sit here and lie to you and tell you that you should open up to your girl. You should tell her how you're feeling. You should be open and honest about everything. Every single thing you do, she should have access to your phone. Guys, that's the quickest way to make sure a girl loses interest and attraction for you. Especially if you want this girl to be, a wife potentially, or your girlfriend, long-term seriousness. You need to realize some things you need to keep to yourself. And what most guys fail to realize is, we put ourselves in that hole. We open up, guys. We become weak because we think everything's sunshines and rainbows. I'm telling you the truth right here. We don't live in that reality. We live in reality of, if we mess up in life, it's going to give us a reality check. We don't get second chances as guys. All right? As men, we don't get second chances. So it's important to realize, as a man and a woman, we all have our different roles, especially when it comes to the relationship, especially when it comes to you dating a girl. You got to put on this, don't even put on an act, but you got to really be a man's man, okay? Because women are attracted to a guy who has everything working out for him, a guy who's working on himself. They don't want a guy who is dependent on her, who relies on her. Like, there's a period of time where a girl will do that, where a girl will tell you, hey, it's okay, you can cry in front of me, you can open up in front of me. Don't fall for that trap. I fell for that trap back when I was a teenager, guys. Don't fall for that trap that I fell for, okay? Realize that some things, you gotta be, you gotta handle it as a man, bro. Because think about it like this, all right? When you're dating a girl, what are you gonna do if she starts talking, hella masculine? She's telling you what to do. She's confrontational. She's bold. She's telling you that she travels a lot. Like, she's basically telling you things that's going to turn you off. It's going to make you lose attraction for her just by what she's saying and how she walks and talks and presents herself. Like, nah, like, you don't want that, guys. I'm telling you, like, at least most of you guys don't want that, right? Same thing applies for a girl, right? When it comes to a girl meeting a guy, she doesn't want him to be all emotional and soft and be, submissive to her, because, guys, that's what she wants to be for you. She wants to be on that role. She wants to have a feminine role. All right, and you're asking yourself, you're probably saying, whoa, Elle, a lot of girls nowadays, they're acting masculine. They don't have boyfriends. They do this and do that. Listen, I understand that, okay? But when you set yourself apart from all the other guys, because most guys act feminine, most guys are emotional, get in their feelings, don't know how to control themselves, don't know how to conduct themselves as dude. And it takes practice. It takes years of practice. It takes experiences that you have to go through, trials and tribulations. Because I won't lie to you, guys, I used to be one of these, a guy who would simp for a girl. I remember back when I was 16, guys, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, all right? I remember when my girlfriend was moving away at the time. I was 16. So basically I knew like this was the end of the relationship. I knew long-term relationships don't work, typically speaking. I'm speaking in generalities. But pretty much I knew it was gonna end, guys. I remember the last night I was seeing my ex-girlfriend. Guys, I started bawling in front of her, crying. And I guarantee you, after she seen me do that, she probably never wanted to see me again. She's probably happy she was moving and going to a new school. And I don't blame her, guys, because I was acting like, a little boy. I was acting like a child. I was acting like a chick, essentially. I was in my feelings. I didn't know how to control my emotions. And guys, pretty much what did I do? I ended up driving her into another dude's arms. And I have only myself to blame for that. That's part of being a man, is realizing your mistakes, acknowledging what happened and just moving forward, guys. So let's say if you are in this situation right now and you find yourself being overly emotional or being open with her, and you're telling her that you want to see her every day. Guys, as a man, what's really going to help you like narrow in on, your senses and help you hone in into your masculinity is when you don't put all your chips in a girl you're dating, right? You focus on a goal in your life that you want to reach. Maybe you want to be a bodybuilder. Maybe you want to be lean as hell. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to go to college, or you want to start a new trade. Whatever you want to do, focus on that. Put all your marbles on that, because I'm telling you guys, with a man without a purpose has no energy about him, has no drive, has no masculinity, has no focus, determination. You're basically losing the will to keep going on with your life, guys. And I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to be able to keep a girl interested in you no matter what. You got to realize that when you're talking to a girl or dating a girl, there always has to be a level of interest in you. She cannot lose her interest in you. The minute she does that, she's on to the next experience. She's hopping on to the next dude that she wants to talk to, the next guy she wants to pull up at, his place at the middle of the night. He's getting that phone call because you know what? The guy she's calling knows how to conduct himself, knows how to set boundaries. Just be that rock for her. Be that guy who she genuinely is excited and dreams about, and she thinks about. She calls this guy, and she texts this guy. I'm telling you, girls do this crap, guys. Girls will do this stuff to the guy who they want to be with. They don't care how late it is, guys. I will tell you straight up, the amount of times I got 2 a.m. FaceTime calls from a girl telling me that she needs it. She needs to pull up for it. All right, I'm not gonna get too explicit on this channel, but you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, but yes, guys, that's the thing. When you are openly and very emotional with a girl, that's the quickest way you're gonna push her away. Okay? Why do you think girls like it when a guy isn't really focused on them? All those girls focus on that guy who's focused on himself. That is the best way you're gonna get girls. Because he knows that guy, when you have this mindset, when you just level up and you only worry about yourself, guys, that makes girls go nuts. It makes them go wild because what's happening nowadays? Every day when I'm going out, what am I seeing? Guys chasing girls. Guys have the social media dating apps. Guys doing everything they can to get a girl's attention, to chase girls, guys. They live their life to chase girls. Don't do that. Don't fall for that. Okay, set yourself apart. Girls want a guy who's different. They want rarity. You gotta be that diamond in the rough, guys. You know how we talk about, oh man, it's hard to find, a good girl who probably goes to church, doesn't dress provocatively, she listens, she's quiet, submissive, she does feminine things like cook, clean. She wants to see you win, she's sweet, she's kind. Isn't that rare to find nowadays? It's pretty damn rare to find. You need to be the same exact person, just only as a male. Okay? It's not, I'm telling you guys, it's actually easier to find a good girl than it is to find a masculine man who has a purpose and who's going somewhere in his life. All the girls fight for this guy. All right? A lot of these YouTube channels are saying that, girls want the 10% of guys, and the top 10% of successful men. And that's truth, guys. I won't lie to you. It is truth. They want the best that they can get because most of the sheep out here don't know how to treat a woman, don't know how to keep her attracted, don't know how to be confident with a woman, don't know how to speak to them. Guys, because most guys are emotional. Most guys are fapping every day, simping just to get a piece, just a one-night stand. They beg for that. No, don't be a beggar. Don't show a girl your weakness. Okay, the minute you show a woman your weakness, what she's gonna do 9 times out of 10 is she's gonna use it to her advantage to get back at you, to get her way, to get you to chase her, because it's in a girl's nature to have a man, give her attention and simp for her. They love that. But in reality, what they really want is the guy who they can't have. They want the rarity. They like the challenge. They like the battle for that guy. And how he sets himself apart, he's not showing his weaknesses. He practices stoicism. There's nothing wrong, guys. I'm not saying you can't have feelings. I'm not saying that bad things are going to happen and you shouldn't feel some type of way about something. But at the same time, guys, as a man, you need to learn how to control things. You need to learn how to have discipline to go to the gym, discipline to go to work every day, discipline to, stay on a diet, discipline to, teach yourself new things every day. That's tough, guys. It's very tough. So when you go through this, don't you think you deserve a woman, an actual feminine girl? Not just any woman, but a feminine girl who's nice, kind, and hasn't been around the block. Okay, you deserve that when you put in this work in yourself. Don't cut yourself short. Don't show a girl your weaknesses. guys, as a man, come on, man. We gotta learn how to conquer our minds, man. This is 2024. We gotta conquer our minds. This is how you're gonna show a girl that you're a leader, that you can be the guy who she can depend on. Because it's so hard for girls nowadays, especially modern women, to find a guy who they actually like and who they can actually depend on. Okay, because most of them, what do? They work, their jobs. Most girls are working nowadays. So, it's just harder for a girl to find a guy who she can just, rely on, who she can look up to. And that's how you're going to be able to set yourself apart from everyone else. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and excel every day. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all, boys. Let's continue to excel every day.